more can I say?
Top Billin. Yo, all right, Washington football team fans, let's get it. So, thinking about the defense and how one hand washes the other and both wash the face, and that would be aligning that crazy-ass front seven, specifically the front, 6 or 7, like on the line of scrimmage. I don't have to keep naming these guys off every content item. You know them, right? You know these usual suspects. But, hey, as always, man, Chase Young, Montez Sweat, Matt Ioannidis, Jonathan Allen, Tim Settle. Come on, man. What are we doing? And then you add a guy like Shaka Toney in on the back half, right, of the draft in the 7th round. He's a guy that can have some positional fluidity to him, but if it's me, I'm leaving him on the line of scrimmage, providing quality depth and letting him learn from those guys that are up front that can absolutely get after it, right? Especially when you talk about no more Ryan Kerrigan. Oh, I don't know. That don't sit well with me, man. Ryan Kerrigan is a damn animal still. If he had more snaps, he would still be a double-digit sack guy, but hey, that's the business of the NFL. Eventually, you stay around long enough for someone to replace you and do it what you're doing, but on a less expensive basis, right? We don't like to use the word cheap around here. There's nothing cheap about the Washington football team defensive lineup unless we're talking about the free safety position. Now, that shit is mad cheap, right? I'm talking about off-brand Dollar General type shit. No disrespect to a guy like Troy Apke or shit, even back DeShazer Everett back there or Reeves and these guys like that. That's a sore spot for me, especially if you're talking about a Jack Del Rio defense. Obviously with Ron Rivera, those guys very much in the same vein with loving to play zone defense. But there's a way to be a little bit more aggressive, right? Because they can do it both ways. Obviously they can get organic pressure with the type of guys that they have up front. But on the back half, you can help that out, right, by playing a little bit more man coverage, but have it be within a zone confinement. So that would be cover 3, deep third coverage, or even quarters coverage, cover 4. So do you have the horses to do that? The strong safety position is hella strong, right? Got to mention Landon Collins. To be honest with you, I can see them greasing the skids for Landon Collins to no longer be on the team after next year. I don't know how the contract works out. That's nothing that I ever pay attention to. I just pay attention to what goes on the field, and I can see Cam Curl pushing him off the roster. Like I said before, you could stay around long enough for somebody to be able to do your job just like you, but less expensive. Cam Curl is less expensive than Landon Collins, and he deserves to be on the field because the motherfucker can play some football. I love schemes where the strong safety plays man coverage on the tight end. Come on, you play on the close side of the formation, and we can trust you to try to erase tight ends, and very much so, you do a great job of it. Miami has that as well with a guy like Eric Rowe. The New York Giants, they do a little bit of something, but these guys are kind of in the same vein with being more a zone-based team. So Cam Curl, worth his weight in gold. Landon Collins is my dude. Been that forever since he was in high school, covering him at the University of Alabama when my career first started. Dude, Landon Collins is an animal. So, but being able to play that big nickel spot, having him there, right, and dropping him in the box and having him be the pseudo-strong safety, but the one not in man coverage. So what that does is you gain that shallow zone. You gain a little bit more speed than you would get from most linebackers, but most linebackers aren't Jamin Davis, who has a speed out the wazoo, right? So you're gaining speed on the second level. You got a guy like Bostic out there, but then one of your guys would be a Landon Collins as well. Having him in there instead of another linebacker, right? No disrespect to a Holcomb, but I'd rather have Landon Collins there. If they have some guys that can get after it and keep him clean, that shit is perfect. Then you'll have your man Cam Curl on a strong safety who can play a post-safety position. Who? Come on, man. You know who it is. The first guy that I thought of when I heard the Miami Dolphins cut my man Bobby McCain was the Washington football team. And if I'm lying, I'm flying. Straight up. That was my first thought because I was thinking that Washington football team was going to get a post safety in the draft, and then they didn't do that. They got the Derek Forrest kid from Cincinnati, but to me, he's more of the same. He's another strong safety. So that really tells me that they're going to push Landon Collins off the roster because then you have a backup for Cam Curl as well. But at post safety, I just don't see it. But Bobby McCain is a damn animal. So I'm going to get to a film study on Bobby McCain, but I can show you some reasons right here that I think that they definitely need to go in Bobby McCain's direction, right? Like yesterday. Football team right here, almost in a 4-4 stack. 4-4 is a defense that I played in, and it's almost man coverage across the board. But obviously, all they did was drop the strong safety in their base 4-3 alignment here. So it looks like that just because of the constricted personnel all in the center of the formation. But you'll see the coverage cell is a deep third coverage here. You got Fuller, of course, and then Darby, I believe that would be Darby up top, and DeShazer Everett right here at a post. So having that's main defense, but within a zone confinement, because each have a deep third of the field. But to play a post safety, man, it's one of the most difficult positions. It could be one of the most rewarding because you're the guy back out there up in center field posted up, and you're tasked with covering more than just your deep third. You still have to help those guys back as well. So you need to be the deepest of the deepest. And you can see they're running double nines on this one right here. So you have Marvin Hall right here getting vert, outside receiver getting vert, and then you'll have an over route as well. So this over route is designed to distract the post safety. But you have to have both range and instinct at a post safety. And DeShazer Everett right here looks like he has neither. So we'll see this. Stafford almost stares this down. And DeShazer Everett is nowhere to be found. What happened? Was that Fuller? Damn, Fuller. Fuller caught a bad one right here. One more right here. I think it was on the pump. It was barely a little stutter. Come on, my boy. Come on, Fuller. You got to stay up, baby. The sniper got his ass. Got him. But damn. So you see right here, though, but if you look at DeShazer Everett, where's the instinct at right here? So you start off right. You're in the middle of the stitches. You're in the middle of the stitches in your pedal. You see Stafford start to stare this down almost immediately. I'm shading. I'm turning right here, and I'm shading, right? I'm going this way on and then if necessary, I can still drive on the ball right here for this overall. But I'm going to shade right here. At the very least, he could be bluffing me just to go up top right here, but I'm not at the very least not going to let this man stare it down and me not be able to help over there. But that's your range and your instinct, maybe your football intelligence. You can see right here, man, I don't know what happened. He chopped his feet or something like that, but you can see right here, mass separation, social distancing measures being practiced right there by Detroit, and that was all she wrote. But Bobby McCain, on the other hand, he can do a myriad of shit, and I think he will be a severe upgrade to what they already have right here, and he would be my number 1A, 1B choice with the Malik Hooker. But Malik Hooker is, I'm sure Miami Dolphins fans will be up on here as well. He would be a great addition to Miami, and one man's loss is another man's treasure, Bobby McCain to the Washington football team. Let's look at some Bobby McCain right here. You'll see Miami roll coverage right here. So this is going to be man-free. Got Byron Jones man up, Xavier Howard man up here, and then man on skill right here with the slot, Nick Needham. So you'll also get a rolled coverage. So a man's going to roll to the post here while the strong safety drops down in the box to cover mid-zone duties. So if you get what I'm saying right here, so it's a form of cover three, but not really, right? Cover one, cover three, they're in the same family. So you got to think about that right here and look at my man's range. See him roll to the post and immediately shoot. He sees it. Now the ball is thrown incorrectly. There's no doubt about that. But you got to see the instinct and being able to play this through. See him in the pedal right here. He rolls right by the stitches, he touches the stitches. So he gets all the way to the hash marks. He touches the stitches, and then, of course, what route were they running right here? I did a route right here. Looks like it's so it's a slot fade. So it's going to be a slot fade or a wheel route, whatever you want to say right here, coming out of the backfield, and he's able to get this. Look right there. Boom, sticks that foot in the ground. Great football instincts. My man is a solid tackler. He can cover. He can do a lot of different shit, man. Bobby McCain is a very good football player. Don't let the fact that he got cut fool you. Look at this. Right? I'm not sure DeShazer Everett would have been there to get this, or Troy Apke, but and those guys leave a little bit to be desired too in tackling as well. But you can see the type of range and instincts Bobby McCain has right here. and he's able to get this wheel route out of the backfield, trying to get down the field right there. Great play. McCain right here. So this is a little bit different, but this shows you his FBI and his ability to play zone and not get fooled by anything dealing with the cheese. So you're going to have pretty much a spacing concept right here. You'll have the top of the stack guy right here coming out. He's just going to be running a shallow drive route. You have Chris Herndon here. He's going to be coming out. He's going to be running a sit-down route right here. So that right there would normally get somebody with lesser FBI to go ahead and drive on this, while Brashad Perriman comes right here and he's running kind of almost like a mini dig. So being able to deal with that, but watch what he does. He's able to even get a hand on this. All right, look at that. Didn't go for any of the cheese. We'll go back. That was Jamison Crowder right here. So Crowder's running a lazily route, driving off the ball right there. He knows he's not getting the ball. But look at the conflict of deployment right here. You can see him eyeing the outside receiver, but they give him the cheese as well with this sit-down route. He doesn't even worry about that, and then drives on the ball right here, breaks up this pass, saves them something. You can see it from this angle a little bit from here. It's a real quick-hitting play too, but come on. What's he doing right there? He don't know what's going on, man. Hey, they did it. Can't hear posted up like George Murasan. So you're going to have what pretty much is just a two-man route combination. You're going to have Edelman here on this dig, and then you'll have the receiver right here on an out. So they're flooding one side of the field, but watch my man drive on the ball and still break up the pass right here. Come down this pedal, right on the stitches. Look at him. Stick that foot in the ground and get there at the moment of truth and break up the ball and let Edelman know about it too. Look at him right in his face. He's like, no, sir. No, sir. Your boy Edelman like, damn, I wish I was on steroids right about now. Edelman going to come back with some roids and get in his ass. Pause. Look at him. Ride the stitches. Cam Newton hits that dig. Boom. Dislodges the pass. Come on, man. Come on. Edelman's devoid of roids. Devoid of roids, can't get up. I'm falling. All right, so on this one right here, you're going to have that man going against DK Metcalf. So I did not do this before, but I want to say if Metcalf ends up in his zone, right, he's probably running a deep over route there to be able to get there. But watch the physicality coming. So he rolls to the post. Metcalf on a deep over. Boom! Breaks it up on big DK Metcalf. Oh, shit. It look like he paid the price on this one right here. DK Metcalf is a man of steel. Let's see what's going on right here. We can see him, right? He rolls to the stitches, rolls right in between the stitches, and then he's able to recognize right here this over route coming. And look at him coming with some ferocity and intensity. Bang! From way downtown, bang! Dislodges that. Let's see it from this angle right here. Russell not really telegraphing to get the over. Look at him come. Oh, man, it did even better than I thought right here. Didn't go well for him there. But he both breaks on the ball, and then it looks like he gets his hands up as well and knocks the ball loose from DK Metcalf, whose hands at one particular point in time was suspect. We're not going to talk about that, though. But look at him. Boom. Dang. Is that his mouthpiece? Like his mouthpiece came out. Boom. Damn, he's hurt. DK Metcalf getting up. Hey, when you hit a man and he get up before you and you rigor mortis, you know that man is made of steel. Posted up like Jawan and Chris. Look at him work between the pipes here and corral Frank Gore. Oh, that's your post safety. Your post safety coming up like that. Right between the pipes. Got him. Kid is hella versatile, man. One man's loss is another man's treasure, so it's all good. Hopefully this man signs with the Washington football team. That would be absolutely perfect. Miami could go and counter with Malik Hooker, and that would be absolutely perfect for them. I love Malik Hooker. To me, he has the most talent at a post safety, I believe, than anyone. He's just made of glass and can't stay healthy. But for what the Washington football team likes to do, because they don't just do single high coverage, right? They do a lot of two high stuff as well. And then, of course, they do some of the quarter stuff. So it's a wide range of stuff. So he doesn't have to always work the post. You can see his physicality and you can see his range and his FBI, a real good fit in a big nickel situation or a big nickel defense, right? Which I hope the Washington football team runs along with Cam Curl and Landon Collins. Bobby McCain, Curl, and Collins, that shit is hard. Let me know what you think about that, man. Hopefully that comes to fruition, however it is or however it does. I know my man Martin Mayhew is going to make things happen. He's going to bust something loose, right? So got to pause that. But other than that, man, it's your boy Murph, the Underground King. Make sure you support quality content. You want to keep the lights on here, baby. Anything you want to give is anything. Make sure you hit that share button, of course. Take this to your message boards and social media and tell them this is going to be where the best Washington football team content is. That's if you guys make this shit to where it's worth my while, right? So you know it's a team that I want to cover, and I do good things. So let me know, all right? Boy Murph, the Underground King. With that being said, peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.